This is the Ocotillo, a plant indigenous to the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. Since the Ocotillo is native to the Sonoran Desert, it is adapted to survive and reproduce in the hot, dry environment. Ocotillo seeds are incredibly resilient. After they disperse from the plant, these seeds are highly viable, which means that they're very likely to germinate. Even while spending a week on the 100-degree Tucson soil, the seeds are still able to grow. The Ocotillo has drought deciduous foliage, which means that when it comes time to conserve water, it'll do it. During extended dry seasons or periods of drought, plants like these will shed their leaves so that they do not lose as much moisture. The leaves will turn brown and eventually drop off of the plant. Additionally, the Ocotillo's stem is protected by a waxy coating, helping to prevent severe water loss in the plant. This coating can be extracted and made into a resin that works well as a leather conditioner. When Ocotillo flowers and seeds fall off the plant onto the ground, antelope ground squirrels use them as a food source. The plant also provides nectar for creatures like hummingbirds, carpenter bees, and small birds called verdins to eat. In return, these creatures act as pollinators. Hummingbirds are the primary pollinators for the Ocotillo. The Californian Cahuilla tribe and the Arizonan Apache tribe would eat the edible Ocotillo flowers. The Cahuilla in particular were known for their incredible gathering and agricultural abilities, and recognized the flowers, as well as the plant's fruit, for suitable food sources. These indigenous tribes also used the flowers as a medicine that was beneficial in treating coughs and colds. These have been found to work as a lymphatic decongestant, which specifically reduces swelling and blockage in the lymphatic system in the upper body. The Ocotillo roots were also commonly used in medicine. They would be dried and ground up into a powder. This was most commonly used in a salve or a bathing solution that treated fatigued and inflamed muscles. These parts of the Ocotillo were known to indigenous tribes as a blood medicine because of their healing properties. When you look at the Ocotillo, what other purposes would you assume it would be used for? Because of its cactus-like appearance, some may guess that it would work well as a weapon. The Ocotillo is a thin, spiny, stick-like plant, and as such is known to some as the devil's walking stick. However, this plant is actually not a cactus at all. It is instead a shrub, and its stems are rather flimsy, so it would not operate well as a weapon. Rather, indigenous tribes have used the Ocotillo as a landscape ornament and construction material. When planted in rows as saplings, these plants grow up to form a living fence. They were also used to help build walls for homes and roofs for armadas. These practices are still in use today by those in the Sonoran Desert. So while the Ocotillo doesn't act as a weapon, you could argue that it is still a defensive tool in building and protecting communities.